Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming, today I filmed this look for you guys. I used the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I literally use this palette like every day. But yeah, today I decided to create like this halo, or I don't know, some people call it like the sandwich eye. So if you guys want to learn how to get this look, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Okay, let's get into it. So the first thing we're gonna do is prime my eye, and we'll be using the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, and I'm just gonna place that all over my eye and kind of underneath my eye too. So when I put shadow under there, it can stick. So after we have put that all over our eye, we're gonna go in with the lightest shade in the palette. And I'm just going to be using a fluffy brush to just set all of it so it doesn't move. So the color I'm using is burnt orange, and that's the color that I'll be using on the crease. And that one's going to be like our transition color. And you want to focus it more on the crease and then kind of move your way up just so the color is like diffused and you don't have any sharp lines. The next color I'll be using is called Real Gar. And that one is just a little bit more of a brighter orange. So that one I'm going to focus more on the crease. But you still want to make sure you blend it just so it looks more diffused. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the color Love Letter, which is more like of a purple pink. And I'm going to be using a flat brush like this. And we're just going to stamp this color on the outer corners. You want to make sure we're leaving this area in the middle kind of blank. And then I'm going to go back in with the blending brush and just kind of blend those together. I'm going to go in to make it a little bit darker, and this is more of like a pinky red. I'm going to be doing the same thing, but as you can see, it's like a little bit darker. Just go back and blend it. So with Primavera, I'm just going to place that on the center of my eye. And I'm just patting it. And you don't want to bring it all the way up to your crease. You want to bring it like right below it. To make it a little bit more glittery and shiny, I'm going to be using MAC Cosmetics glitter in Reflects Gold. And just make sure you're spraying it with Fix Plus so there's no like fallout. And I'm just going to go in back with that brush just to kind of blend it in. Basically every color I use on my eye I'm going to use on the bottom lash line, just not the glitter. Starting off with burnt orange, I'm going to put that all underneath my eye. And I'm going to go in with Real Gar. Then I'm going in with Love Letter. And then last I'm going in with Venetian Red, just closer to my lash line, like that. Now I'm just going to add some black eyeliner to my waterline, and using a flat brush like this that has some black eyeshadow on it, I'm just going to bring it down and blend the black so it doesn't look like there's just a sharp black line. And the lash that I'll be using is, I have no idea. Okay, so now let's move on to the face. I have not tried this product out. This is MAC Prep and Prime Essential Oil Stick. So I'm gonna try this one out, and it's supposed to hydrate your skin and keep it hydrated all day. So I'm gonna be using this as my primer. Right now that it's winter, my face gets really dry. So yeah, I feel like my skin looks really glowy, which is pretty, but it does feel like kind of thick. So I have my beauty blender right here. It's not really that damp or wet, so I'm just gonna spray it with Fix Plus. Okay, so if you watch my videos before, you know the only foundation that I wear is Studio Fix, and nothing has changed. I'm still gonna wear it. The only thing that has probably changed is my color, and I am currently in NC 30. I self-tanned because I can't stand being so white. By the way, I have a keloid on my nose and it's so annoying because it won't go away. Doing my face makeup is my favorite part. Like, you know, like when you do your eyes, it's kind of hard to like get them to look the same, I feel like. Especially my eyebrows. Those never look the same. So for concealer, I'm using NW20 Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm sorry that all my stuff looks like really like messy on the lids. I'm just kind of messy. So I pump out like 3 pumps of this because I kind of like a lot of it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put that underneath my eyes.
Got the club going up on the Tuesday.
And then just so it's not so bright underneath my eyes, just to kind of make it more even, I'm gonna put some of this on my forehead and on my nose. And I'm just gonna blend it out and just keep pressing it into my skin. All right, so now I'm going to bake. So it's not really that blended in, but once like I'm gonna dust off the powder off my eyes, it'll blend better. So I'm gonna be using the best translucent powder ever, which is the Laura Mercier one. And I'm just gonna press it underneath my eyes. I like to put a lot of powder, and like I literally like to take off the thing with like, I feel like the holes like don't work for me. So I like to take it off so I'm able to like really get in there. And that way I can just like dip the whole thing in there. And you literally get like, can you see? You get so much more. Like I want a lot like that. If you don't bake, you're literally like missing out on life. Especially if you're oily. Like this honestly helps me so much from getting oily on my T-zone. So I don't let it sit for like that long, but kind of want it to bake in there for a little bit. That's like the point of it. So all right, I feel like that's been enough. I just grab just a face brush. This one is the 116 by MAC, and I just kind of swipe it back and forth, just so, because I don't set my whole face, so this kind of just sets my whole like foundation, because I don't know, I don't really like to wear powder. So whatever is left, I just kind of bring it down. And honestly, like the longer you let it bake, the more highlighted you look underneath. It's my favorite time. It's time for bronzer and contouring. All right, so I'm gonna be using this, which is NC47 by MAC. I don't remember if I mentioned this in my last video or if I even use this one, but you get like gratis when you work for MAC, and this is one of the things we got. So it's just a regular Studio Fix powder. So this was one of the items we had to choose from, and like sometimes you get to choose what you want and sometimes you don't. So this time I didn't, and obviously I am not this dark. So I could have gave it away or put it in my kit, but I was like, why not just use it? So I used it one day and I like love it for my like bronzer slash contour. So you have to be really careful because if you put a lot, it can get really like muddy. So you kind of have to be soft with it. I feel like I'm running out of breath. I'm talking so fast. Okay. I put some on my forehead just to warm it up. And whatever left on the brush, I kind of just put it on the sides of my nose and on the bottom. And this is like my favorite bronzer contour brush, and it's the 109. So I feel like this is really good for like sculpting out your cheeks, but I always have to go back in with Give Me Sun just to warm up the rest of my face. And this one's not as like full coverage, so you can really just go in with it and not be scared. Okay, so now for blush, I have my handy dandy blush palette. I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna do this one. I have no idea. I think this is Peaches. Yeah, Peaches. We're gonna add some highlight. I keep like putting my hair back because it's in my waves, but like, but my ears are like gross. I'm gonna put highlight on, but first you have to like fix plus your base, duh. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this by The Balm, and I'm gonna be using like the really light one. Actually, I'm gonna mix these two, like the pink one and the light one, just because like, why not? I love this highlighter. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna go back in with my blush brush and blend it. So pretty. The two colors I used are Mary Luminizer and Cindy Luminizer. So now I'm gonna be using for my lip liner Candy K. Okay, so I'm just wearing the lip liner. I think I'm gonna add some gloss. So this is a lip gloss I'm wearing, and it's the Ariana Grande one. So yeah guys, this is the final look. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys like this video. See you guys next time. Bye!